excellent squash ground. Hey guys, it's Chuck Grove with Foraging Truth. So we were hoping to go out and find some morels today. The weather has set us back. I'm not gonna let it get me discouraged. We know that the morels are coming, and it's probably gonna be a really good season. Next week, we're already seeing some signs that the nighttime temperature is going to come up, and the daytime temperature is gonna be well above what we need. So I would suggest you to be out looking for morels. Now, we didn't find any morels today, but we did find a unique spot where we can kind of rehash some of the things that we've already learned on Foraging Truth, and it's all in one spot. So let's go look at it. So, do you guys remember this plant? You see that it's really furry. That's why it has these water droplets and the snow sticking to it the way it is. This is mullen. This is a mullen plant. And there's many, many uses for mullen. And a lot of people actually dry it slightly and then smoke that, and it supposedly helps with like coughing from smoking and prolonged smoking, a lot of smoking in your life. But this helps alleviate some of that by letting the little hairs in your lungs stand back up, and then, you know, that helps you be able to breathe better. So now right next to it, you guys remember what these are? Clean this off here. So we have a square stem with opposing leaves, and then we have these flower clusters coming out, and we have some purple color on the leaves themselves. This is dead nettle, and again, dead nettle does not have any of the stingers that stinging nettle has. That's why they call it dead nettle. But this is purple dead nettle, and you'll see the flowers have these little nodules that stick out, and this whole thing is edible. Now, we are on a roadway. I wouldn't even harvest any of this stuff because it's probably been sprayed, which is a shame. But so we have mullen and dead nettle side by side. Now, there's a bunch of other plants that are right in this area, right alongside this road. And something else that caught my attention and reminded me spring was going to be here shortly is this guy right here. This is a very, very, very well-known plant. It's very hardy, and the leaves can be eaten. The root can be roasted and used as a coffee substitute, and that is dandelion. And to make sure that you have dandelion, you can see these sporadic leaf sections where one has one on one side, then you travel up the leaf and it's on the other side, and you can really see it as it gets older, where the points alternate down the stem to the tip of the stem. Very good, really kind of bitterish if you add it to salads, so you might not add too much of it. And we're going to be covering more about dandelion in the future. So look at all the mullen on that one spot. That's amazing. There's just big groups of mullen. It looks like somebody planted cabbage right on the side of the road. You know what's really cool about garlic mustard? The root emits a chemical that kills all of the competition for any of the plants that are right here in this area. So these other plants are kind of doomed, because this is an invasive plant and it's actually from Europe. And the whole thing is completely usable. The whole plant is edible. You can't over harvest garlic mustard, because actually you should be pulling it every time you see it. But garlic mustard, the heart-shaped leaves, this is a younger specimen, and it has this very distinct pattern on the back of its leaf. And don't forget, one of the main things we use when we're out foraging is your sense of smell. And definitely got that aroma of mustardy or garlic smell to it, and then you know you have garlic mustard. Now this plant gets a lot bigger. It can grow to between 1 and 3 feet tall, and there's a lot of different stages, and even the seed pods are edible. So garlic mustard, we'll get further into it down the road. So what does the Bible say about adversity? We're just going to read it right from the text. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be frightened and do not be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. So even in these small setbacks, we are given so much with just what's been created for us that we have to be very thankful. It doesn't really matter which day it starts, we know it's coming, and that's the great thing. That's the way it was written, and that's the way it's going to be. So guys, do not get discouraged. Morels are on the way. Now, even though we have this minor setback, it's a slight cold snap. It's going to last 2 or 3 days. It's not going to bring the ground temperature down all that much. Nothing is really laying on the ground, it's melting. So spring is here. We have all these things that we just found that we can use. And I've never been accused of being a fair weather hunter or a fair weather forager. So if you get out there, you're gonna find something right now. Foraging is a year-round endeavor. So get out in the woods, forget all the stuff that you're seeing on the news, and start living. If you like the video, share it, smash the like button in the face to let me know that I'm doing what you guys want me to do and deliver the information that you guys want to hear. And always keep foraging.